Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We're going to be using EZA SSJ3 GOTENKS in against Shadow Dragon Omega. I can't lie, I have tried for the last 2 to 3 days to use GOTENKS in against Fusion Zamasu, and it's not that he's bad, it's not that he doesn't do well, it's not that at all. It's the fact that I kill Zamasu too quickly before I can transform this man. Well, technically he's not a man. This kid, this fusion of two kids, into SSJ3. Before I can get his active skill up, I kill Zamasu. Or the odd occasion, which has only happened twice, GOTENKS gets me killed. Which, I mean, he had just over 600k defense pre-super, by the way, in Super Saiyan on the second phase. The only reason why I got me killed is because GOTENKS didn't dodge at all. So he didn't get any of the extra 20% chance that he would get, anything like that. But, you know, that type disadvantage, Zamasu doing 750k on a normal, it's going to hit him hard. That's the one downside of him against Zamasu there. He still does really well, but I really want to get him into SSJ3 against Fusion Zamasu. At this rate, I might have to just firm it and just take the L and just, it's not going to happen. However, in Shadow Dragon Omega, which is a little bit closer to what or how the 9th anniversary content is going to be, which is basically on the longer side, just, you know, the 9th anniversary content is a lot more difficult. GOTENKS is going to be a lot more comfier. A lot more comfier. You know, right now, this is probably going to be his worst. This is going to be his worst, or at least that first turn we just had would have been his worst turn in the whole event. Just because his dodge is cancelled. I mean, when he comes back as Super Saiyan as well, but of course he's going to be stronger. He's going to have, you know, more chance of an additional. He's going to have the built-in crit. He just can't dodge on this first phase. Not that he really needs it, because he has type advantage and all the extra defense he gets from supering. And, you know, raising his defense by 50% for 3 turns in base, 4 in Super Saiyan. Doesn't really need to dodge. But once he can actually dodge, kind of almost untouchable. Whoa, at least here. At least here. So right now we got him in Super Saiyan. We can't actually utilize his 50% chance to dodge. We can't utilize the extra 20% he's going to get for dodging. But he's still raising his defense by 50% for 3 more turns. And as I said, biggest thing, type advantage. So he's going to be doing a ton of damage here as well. So even though we can't dodge it, I said it just doesn't really matter. But also, getting him into SSJ3 is going to be a hell of a lot easier because this content is on the longer side. So once we get, or at least keep our HP at 70% or above, we need to get to the 4th turn after he transforms. So after he goes into Super Saiyan, the 4th turn from his transformation, which is going to be a hell of a lot easier to get here than it is against Zamasu. Which is why at this point I might just firm the L that I'm not going to get him into SSJ3 against Zamasu. Unless I somehow try and force it and make it go slower, that means there's more risk of us dying, which we don't want. Now we've got the AoEs, which I'm kind of used to him dodging the AoEs when I use... I'm actually going to need to use a Whis for Trunks, literally just Trunks. But I'm kind of used to the AoEs, and what I love about the AoEs, and this is when I use him against Fusion Zamasu, because I've done so many runs, is the fact that if GOTENKS dodges the AoE, especially now that he gets 20% every time he dodges, if he dodges the AoE with the initial 50, he immediately goes up to a 70% chance to dodge, which 9 times out of 10, he's dodging most things anyway, unless you get unlucky when he gets that extra 20%. Which means there's a big chance that GOTENKS is going to dodge the rest of the attacks that come in the turn. Whether that was a lot. Whether they're normals or whether he gets supered. Now, of course, you can get quite unlucky and then he won't dodge, but I mean, there's a big chance he will. And we're under that 70% HP threshold, and this is sometimes what was happening against Zamasu in the odd chance. Actually, no, it happened quite a bit. I would still kill him before I got to the turn condition. Well, I wouldn't be at the 70% HP threshold, you know, because of the way the AoEs were in the rotation. You know, maybe we got unlucky where the super attack placement was, which is just all RNG related. RNG related if Gotenks actually dodges, all those kind of things. But we're going to need to build our HP back up, because we need to get to that 70% HP threshold, so that when we get round to the 4th turn after he transformed into Super Saiyan, we can get him straight transformed into SSJ3, because this is going to be the one event currently on Global. We could probably easily get it out. So I actually don't really mind that he healed. He has 500k defense right now, like an item's just not needed for him. Alright, so we can actually get, oh, okay, that's good. I can get a ton of AGL key spheres, which, I mean, we want to do with King Vegeta anyway, but it's going to give us a decent, that actually didn't give us that much back, but I was going to say it would give us a decent amount of HP back, but it didn't. 70% chance to dodge now, by the way. Not that he needs it, because we have a Whis active, and once he supers and he gets all of his extra defense, he's actually chilling against the Mega right now. But he is going to have in the realms of like 600k defense with a 50% chance to dodge and the opportunity to add 20% each time as well. So right now, even though he's not in an SSJ3, he's in the middle. He's not even at his strongest point yet. He is chilling. Very much just chilling. I need to check what time we're up to as well, but okay, we're on turn 5. We still have some time. We still have some time. He has that 70% chance for an additional super here as well, so he could potentially super attack twice. With him being rainbowed, he could super attack 3 times. And have a 30% chance to crit on each, along with the crit he's getting from the dupe system. There's another dodge. He's probably going to dodge this. If he doesn't actually... I was going to say he doesn't need to because of the Whis and the double super, but it's fine. Of course, he dodges everything else as well. Basically, a guaranteed dodge at that point. Okay. Hardest part. We're at the hardest part. We still need to recoup some HP though. Okay. I am going to pop this just so he can defend a little bit better. So we're going to pop their active as well. I don't know how that strength chunks is going to be. Because actually we have a Whis left. We have a Whis left. It's fine. It is fine. Okay, so let's do this. Give Sword of Hope Trunks all of these Fizz Key Spheres to get some HP back. Give you these Strength Key Spheres to get some HP back with you. We could also get Gotenks' healing as well. But there's only a 50% chance for that to trigger. Where we recover 30% HP at the start of... At the starting turn. Start of turn starting from the 4th turn. So we could actually get his healing, which would actually be very beneficial right now. Because we are not at that 70% HP threshold. I don't think he really, realistically, I can't lie, I don't think Gotenks really needs to go SSJ3 against the Mega. Like, I don't actually think he needs to. I think him and Super Saiyan is enough. For the sake of the video, I want him to go SSJ3. It's bad enough I've been struggling against Fusion Zamasu and keep retrying to get him there. And it's just not happening. But against a Mega, I don't think he needs to. He's done his 4 turns of raising his defense by 50%, so he's going to do it for 1 turn now. At the start of turn, I said I've seen him with like just over like 600k defense. And then once he supers, he gets the extra 50 from supering. And now he can dodge. With again the possibility of adding 20% each time he does so. So I don't think against the Mega he actually needs to be an SSJ3, but just for the sake of it, I'll want him to. So that's all I've been trying to do against Fusion Zamasu, and it's just not been happening. But we need to recover some HP. Alright, we've got a Whis. We actually did get his healing. That's good. We actually did get his healing. Do you know what? I've actually got Supreme Power active with him. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Oh, you don't understand how long I've been waiting to pop this. It's taken me so long to get this. I know it's not even in the same event, but it's just nice. How much defense does he have now? 640. Now he's greatly raising his attack by 50% for 4 turns. Both of them. 100% attack on super. He now has a 50% chance to crit. Guaranteed additional 70% chance to dodge. And if he does dodge, which that's another thing that actually I didn't think about against the Mega, is the fact that a Mega has multiple AoEs in one turn, right? That means anywhere in the rotation, just like that, Gotenks' dodge can be triggered. And just like that, because he now has 70% chance off the bat in SSJ3. He now dodged once and has 90% chance to dodge. He now has almost guaranteed dodge, and there's still another AoE to come in this turn. There is still the attacks to come after he supers. This is what I mean. Gotenks is almost inadvertently untouchable, and he's doing just shy of 15 mil with a 50% chance to crit. Hold it. Again, guaranteed 15.8. The potential system activates. It's going to be in 16. Another crit? Yes. Triple? No. Dodges again. He's now untouchable. That AoE isn't going to touch him. I know we have an item active, but if we didn't, it literally wouldn't matter because Gotenks would have dodged everything that came his way this time. Literally, Gotenks would have dodged everything this turn, and he literally would have taken 0 damage, so that it doesn't actually matter that the Whis is active because it's not even affecting him anyway. And I completely forgot he has guaranteed crit once he transforms for 1 turn only, so everything is going to crit. Oh, everything did crit. That's what I mean. He's EZA Kefla, but on steroids. Like, yeah, he doesn't stack. Yeah, he doesn't do as much damage as Kefla. But he still does a lot, especially with the additional super, especially with the guaranteed additional super in SSJ3. Do you know what? I'm going to keep that for 1 more turn. I really don't care about... I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. If we die, it really doesn't matter. That's my fault. I accidentally moved Vegeta and Trunks out of slot 1. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. But we're probably going to die because that second AoE is going to catch King Vegeta. But it's fine. We literally have seen what Gotenks can do in SSJ3. We only needed 1 turn of it. We only needed 1 turn of it. Normal-wise, no item active. Gotenks has a 70% chance to dodge. If he dodges once, he has almost guaranteed dodge. If he dodges twice, you aren't touching him. Even before that, he has like just over 600k defense, as we saw before he even supers. Once he supers, you're probably near a nice 700k plus. But actually, no, definitely 700k plus. So even if he didn't dodge, even if you got incredibly unlucky and didn't dodge Omega's AoEs or his normals, Gotenks is firming them. Gotenks is tanking them incredibly well. Super attack? No, he'd probably need to dodge that with no item active. But there's a 70% chance to do so. And again, because the AoEs come in throughout the rotation and there's multiple, Gotenks has guaranteed, if not almost guaranteed, dodge by the time that super may come about, where he's going to basically dodge it no matter what. He's so good. The fact he basically has everything under his belt is ridiculous. He would even be sick if he didn't build up dodge chance, but the fact he does, and he has so much of it just by dodging once, is insane. Especially with events that have AoEs coming at you left, right, and center. Omega has multiple at the end. If Gotenks dodges once in SSJ3 as he did, I said he's almost untouchable. If he dodges twice, which is a very easy chance he'll do so, because he has a 70% chance, then there's another AoE, does it again, you ain't touching him for the rest of the turn. Crazy how good his EZA is. His EZA is 100% the best EZA on global. Just a shame I can't get him into SSJ3 against Fusions and Master. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I love this EZA so much. I just wish I had the newer Vegeta from Saiyan Day to run him on a better team. But it is what it is. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. And post.